The tuatara is a unique and fascinating reptile found only in New Zealand, often regarded as a living fossil due to its ancient lineage. The tuatara is the only surviving member of the order Rhynchocephalia, a group of reptiles that thrived during the time of the dinosaurs over 200 million years ago. With its slow growth, unusual physiological features, and long lifespan, the tuatara is a living reminder of prehistoric ecosystems. Below are 50 to 80 interesting facts about this extraordinary animal, covering its appearance, behavior, physiology, and conservation. Ancient lineage tuatara belong to the order Rhynchocephalia, which diverged from other reptiles around 250 million years ago. They are the sole survivors of this order, outlasting their relatives, which went extinct about 60 million years ago. Often called living fossils, they give scientists insight into early reptilian evolution. Unique physical features: tuatara possess a third eye or parietal eye on top of their head, which is sensitive to light but doesn't form clear images. This third eye has a lens, retina, and nerve endings but is covered with scales as they age, limiting its light sensitivity. They have a beak-like upper jaw with teeth fused to their jawbone, which never regrow if broken or worn down. Males are typically larger than females, reaching about 2.5 feet, 75 centimeters, in length and weighing around 2 pounds, 1 kilogram. They have rough, scaly skin and are usually brownish-green, helping them camouflage with their surroundings. Temperature adaptations: tuatara are cold-blooded and can survive at temperatures as low as 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, unusually low for reptiles. They are the only reptiles that are active at night in such cold temperatures, an adaptation to New Zealand's cooler climate. Their body temperature ranges from 42 degrees Fahrenheit to 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius to 17 degrees Celsius, while most reptiles require much warmer conditions. Reproductive characteristics: tuatara have one of the slowest reproductive cycles among reptiles, with females laying eggs only once every 2 to 5 years. It takes up to 12 to 15 months from copulation for eggs to hatch, one of the longest incubation periods among reptiles. Temperature during incubation determines the gender of the hatchlings, with warmer temperatures producing more males. Slow growth and longevity: tuatara grow slowly and can live for well over 100 years, making them one of the longest-lived reptiles. They don't reach sexual maturity until around 10 to 20 years of age, and they continue to grow until about age 35. It's believed that tuatara can live up to 150 years in optimal conditions, with some reaching 200 years in captivity. Feeding habits and predatory skills: tuatara are carnivorous, primarily feeding on insects, beetles, spiders, and other invertebrates. They are opportunistic hunters and have been known to eat lizards, seabird chicks, and even small mammals. Their teeth are adept at slicing and crushing prey, though they have no true chewing mechanism. They have a slow metabolism, allowing them to survive on relatively few meals compared to other predators. Behavioral traits: tuatara are primarily nocturnal, though younger tuatara are active during the day to avoid predation by adults. They are highly territorial, especially males, who guard their territory and mates aggressively. Male tuatara engage in a display called the circling ritual when competing for mates, where they circle each other while displaying crests on their backs. Unique respiratory and heart rate patterns: the tuatara's metabolism is exceptionally slow, and it can go for an hour without taking a breath in cooler weather. Their heart rate can drop to as low as 1 beat per minute in cold conditions, helping conserve energy. This low metabolism is one reason for their exceptional longevity and ability to survive in colder temperatures. Conservation efforts: tuatara are considered vulnerable, with conservation efforts focusing on controlling invasive species like rats, which prey on eggs and young tuatara. They are now limited to a few offshore islands and sanctuaries, as well as select conservation reserves on the mainland. The first mainland tuatara sanctuary, Zealandia in Wellington, has successfully reintroduced tuatara to the New Zealand mainland. Importance in indigenous Maori culture. The tuatara holds special significance in Maori culture, often symbolizing guardianship and endurance. Maori legends regard tuatara as ancient and wise beings, and they are sometimes considered kaitiaki, or spiritual guardians. Scientific research and study. Tuatara have been extensively studied for their unique physiology, slow metabolic rate, and third eye, offering insights into reptile biology. Scientists study tuatara DNA to understand evolutionary changes, as their genetic makeup provides clues about vertebrate evolution. Their immune system appears to be more robust than many other reptiles, contributing to their longevity and resilience. Adaptations to island life. Tuatara are well adapted to New Zealand's island habitats, thriving in rocky areas and forests where they can find shelter and food. Their burrowing behavior allows them to stay protected from extreme temperatures and predators, as they often share burrows with seabirds. They coexist in symbiotic relationships with seabirds, benefiting from the insects attracted to bird nests and eating droppings and food remnants. Conservation challenges. The introduction of predators like rats has been the most significant threat to tuatara survival, as rats prey on tuatara eggs and juveniles. Habitat loss, climate change, and genetic isolation on island populations are also challenges for their conservation. Remarkable physical resilience. Tuatara have been observed to regrow lost tails, an ability shared with some lizards, though they are not technically lizards. Despite their vulnerable status, tuatara have displayed remarkable resilience, adapting to various climates and threats over millions of years. Relationship to other animals. Though they resemble lizards, tuatara are genetically distinct, closer in lineage to extinct dinosaur-like reptiles. Their closest living relatives are squamates, the group that includes lizards and snakes, though tuatara diverged from them millions of years ago. Conclusion. The tuatara represents a remarkable link to Earth's distant past and holds a unique place in modern-day ecology. Their ancient lineage, unique physiology, and incredible adaptations for survival in New Zealand's cooler climates highlight the tuatara's resilience and importance to science and indigenous culture. Despite conservation challenges, dedicated efforts and protected reserves provide hope for preserving these remarkable reptiles for generations.